Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a fabulous holiday. Happy holidays. 7 stimulus checks. That's right, 7 stimulus checks. I wish they would just round it off to like 12, right? Because we have the 12 days of Christmas. At any rate, this is fantastic news, so please stick around to see if you can get your hands on those sweet stimulus checks. Find out which states are getting those checks, how Biden officially signed the stopgap bill, more information about that, what that means to stimulus, and how long we can see that relief. And more news about the Omicron, its spread, and what does that mean on pressure that keeps mounting for more stimulus, as stimulus seems to be one of the most popular words on the internet, along with the market crash. Hey everybody, it's Andrew Cartwright here, and I hope you're having a fantastic Super Saturday, and your weather is as beautiful as it is here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here's your daily stimulus check, second stimulus check, third stimulus check, fourth stimulus check, executive action, executive order, and stimulus package for, Saturday, December 4th, 2021. Have you guys seen King Richard? Oh my God. It is amazing. Incredible movie with Will Smith. I get to watch it on HBO because it's at the movie theater. But if you have HBO Max, it's free. So if you have HBO Max, don't go pay for the movie and then find out that you got it at home, which I did, the last movie that came out on HBO Max. It's unbelievable how they're doing these releases. What do you think about that? Where they release it on one of these paid programs for $10 and it's in the theater at the same time. COVID's kind of screwed up so many things, right? My goal in these videos is to give you the best access to government and private money for yourself, loved ones, and your business. So stay tuned to the channel for personal finance, real estate, stock market, crypto, all things money. It's about starting your own business, helping you get the money you need to keep going, generating income. But first, let's get into this. California, Connecticut, New Mexico, Vermont, Tennessee, New Hampshire, and Florida are sending out their own stimulus checks set to arrive on or before Christmas. So before 25 days. And they're also talking about how they're supposed to have this new spending bill and stimulus passed by Christmas. We'll see about that. California started sending out checks to its residents that filed their 2020 tax return by October 15th. They met the deadline. They're getting paid. This is for people who made under $75,000, which, it's got to be tough to live on under $75,000, right? So far, over 803,000 checks were mailed out November 29th, a few days ago. 5 days ago, and these checks are worth $600 to $1,100. Connecticut has a back to work stimulus program that started all the way back in May 30th, 2021. I covered it. Did you guys see it? Did you watch that video? Maybe you did. And it's set to end, and I covered this, December 31st. So we are like literally 26 days from that being gone. The payments are worth $1,000 to residents who need or have acquired a job in order to get it. Getting a job right now is a bit of a win-win situation because you can get paid to get a job and wages are actually have gone up. According to reports, wages are also seemingly increasing. New Hampshire is providing families of 3 with no income at one-time payments, checks worth $1,086. So if you don't make any money, no income, which I don't know how you would be able to, I don't know how you even watching YouTube. Maybe you're at the library, but $1,000, $1,086. If you have no income, you're getting a check. There's lots of states that have programs like this. There's 50 states, and of course, 5-6 territories or 7 territories that are all getting these checks, like Guam, America Samoa, which has a lot of programs, which I saw especially in these pandemic EBT cards, which I found out about yesterday. Wow, all over the country to help kids. Help cover the cost of their food. Amazing programs, $452 and $500 programs I'm going to cover later today, hopefully. New Mexico reopened their application to those who did not get relief from the stimulus funds over the summer. The checks in August were worth $750. So Vermont is offering up to $7,500. Yep, Bernie's state. In moving expenses if you've relocated due to unemployment in the hospitality or construction industry. If you've had to relocate, you're getting $7,500. Then there's Florida, which is paying teachers and principals $1,000. Tennessee is doing the same. The point is, there's a lot of cool stuff happening if you're looking for it. We've got more news on the way that's going to be coming as lots of this stuff. $350 billion just dropped. I was reading this morning also about another $10 billion that's dropping that just got approved, but states have to sign up for it, which I'm going to call the governor and say, hey, Nevada needs to sign up for this program. I think we get like 0.6 billion, so $600 million. That'll go a long ways to helping people in business. I have a lending platform for business, up to $5 million in credit lines, all kinds of stuff, 12 different programs. It's in the link. Maybe check it out if you need funds for your business. 75 banking partners, rates extremely low, ridiculous low. They're banking rates. I don't do hard money loan type stuff. I only do the bank type money, what I call clean money, something you could actually earn enough money to pay. So unlike those other credit cards and everything else that just are horrible. Also, make sure you put, I'm giving away $2,000. All you got to do is subscribe, like the video, and throw a comment in the comment section. And I'll be giving away $2,000 when we hit 200,000 subscribers to a lucky comment. Some lucky person who puts just a random comment, whatever you put in there. Piece of your mind would be great too. I love hearing from you guys. We're going to pick one and we're going to launch out that $2,000. Meanwhile, Joe Biden has officially signed the stopgap bill. We can breathe easy now. And we know that, what does this mean though? What does it mean? Is it all good? And the IMF actually warned that we would have financial collapse if this wasn't signed. The bill would fund the government until February 18th, so we got a little window to breathe. The White House said, quote, temporary dodging the risk of the shutdown after there were so much disagreements over the vaccine mandates. Because, yes, a lot of people believe they shouldn't get jabbed or poked with anything that's forced. Biden said that this is a huge bipartisan success, but he also said, God, almost sounded like Trump, right? Huge. It's going to be huge. Yes, it's always huge, right? Quote, funding for the government isn't a great achievement. It's the bare minimum of what needs to get done, end quote. Although they are ridiculously expensive, bare minimum. Give me a break. Holy smokes, do they cost a lot of money. Both chambers of the Congress passed the legislation on Thursday to avoid the short-term shutdown of the government. This will basically keep the government running for at least 11 more weeks. I'm not kidding. 11 more weeks at the current spending levels. That's how much they spend. This will also add $7 billion to aid Afghanistan evacuees. Once we've left people over there, I think it's been like 110 days. People have been stuck over there. That's pretty bad, right? Senate Majority Chuck Schumer said, quote, I am glad that the cooler heads prevailed. The government will stay open, and I thank the members of the chamber for walking us back from the brink of unavoidable, needless, and costly shutdown, end quote, as well as the IMF. IMF said that it would create complete collapse, right? All this came all because of the conversation about the Omicron and other variants that came up. Biden is insisting on some kind of mandate, which most Republicans obviously are opposing. Those who oppose Biden's vaccine rules wanted Congress to take a hard stance against the mandate jabs from workers at larger businesses, even if that meant shutting down federal offices over the weekend by refusing to expedite a final vote on the spending bill. So now it's your turn. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what you think about this. Do you think 11 weeks does anything for us? And also, what do you think about the vaccine mandate? Should it be there? Should it not? And finally, at the time of reporting this, 5 U.S. states have confirmed cases of the Omicron. It's clear that the variant of this virus is spreading way faster than the others. At least 9 states were already confirmed on Thursday in Minnesota, Colorado, New York, Hawaii, and California. California confirmed the first U.S. case of Omicron on Wednesday, bringing the total number of reported cases so far to 10. Minnesota public health authorities confirmed Thursday morning the second U.S. case of Omicron. In the residents who recently returned to New York City, the state's Department of Health said, quote, the New York Governor Kathy Hochul told residents that their multiple cases do not mean the state will revert to the massive shutdowns imposed during the start of the pandemic in March of 2021. That's a sigh of relief, right? Hochul said, quote, we are in a far better place than people are informed. There's not a reason to panic. It is still a public health crisis, but does not have to be a crisis that leads to a shutdown, end quote. I don't know that. How many places can you handle another shutdown? I'd love to know in your state. Do you think you could actually handle one? Biden had a plan to combat Omicron and possible winter surge of prominent Delta variant of the virus. The plan would be to require all inbound international travelers to test for the virus within 24 hours of their departure, hoping to find whether they have it or not. Then there's plans for extending mask mandates on domestic flights and public transportation through March 18th. What do you think of these masks? Do you think that they make any difference at all? It is also expanding access to free at-home testing. Biden clarified his plan, saying it does not include shutdowns or any expansion of the current federal vaccine mandates or requirements. I don't know that the stock market trusts them, though, because the market was like a total sell-off, all red Friday. So we'll see. The CEO of Pfizer and Moderna said it will take about 2 weeks to gather enough data to determine whether the impact of Omicron's mutation have an effectiveness of the current vaccine or even helps. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this could mean that we'll get more stimulus on the way? Or are they going to not do the shutdowns, say that, yep, we don't need it, and you guys are on your own, but still require mask mandates and still be harsh on businesses and people not able to travel as much, and yet we have to figure it out. That's your stimulus check, forced stimulus check, and executive action and stimulus package for Saturday, December 4th, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. For sticking around, please leave a comment telling me, what's your favorite color? I'd love to know. We haven't covered that. I mean, if we're going to get to know each other, I think maybe that your favorite color would be great to know. Also, when you listen to here and you actually put a color in, I know you watch to hear. And those are the comments I read first, by the way. Please stay safe out there. So if you want to write a comment, say whatever your favorite color is and then say what's on your mind. I'll look for that first. Take care. Love you.